Here's Reeves after the basket by New York on the other end. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Davis. From deep, Gay. He buries it from 3.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Robertson. Here's Harrington. From about 16. Good as the jump shot falls.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's Mashburn. Pass to Davis. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. Davis has got 5.
Well, Davis is a very capable shooter. He can hit from just about anywhere.
Now Adams. Here's Robertson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Davis. Pass to Reeves. Here's the floater. Davis misses. Out to the right wing. Here's Artest. And the shot no good, a bit short. On the take. A nice shot by Mashburn.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
And Davis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Gay. 58 seconds left in the first. Here's Robertson. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Mashburn. Pass to Gay. Just 5 on the clock. Nice D from Thompson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Shakes him. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 5.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
To the paint. Here's Harrington. And yep, it's good.
How about that finish? Not sure if he needed to get that fancy, but it'll be a nice adrenaline burst for him.
New York foul. Oscar Robertson. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team. Anthony Davis. Scott Wedman. Luka Doncic.
Here's Lawson. Up in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the first quarter.
15.
New York out in front. Up 5.
10.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Wedman. And Havlicek pulls it down. New York leading by 5. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by Willis.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. The better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell down low. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
On the wing, Green. No good on the triple. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The shot from 20 feet out. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Now a timeout called by New York. Both teams making substitutions here. New York leading by 3. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
New York foul. Henry Bibby. First personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 5.
And yes, that was a lazy cross-court pass. I mean, you're just begging to have it picked off. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Reeves. A minute 50 left in the second. First shot won't go. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for New York. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Out to the wing. Wide open. Lambier, no good. Wembanyama with it. No made baskets yet. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. New York leading by 7. Pass to Adams. With the drive. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Plays with lots of energy and aggression. Good luck stopping Adams when he goes to throw it down.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Checking in for the away team.
Here's Havlicek. Here's Bibby. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. There's 47 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. New York making a switch here. Now Thompson. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
That'll be a 5-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Harrington. Here's Robertson. For 3. Sinks the tray. Robertson's got 5 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's New York, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back after this word. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. New York shooting their first free throw this game.
Oscar Robertson shooting 1.
And he shows the focus there, nails the tee. On defense, the visiting team. 15-point game. Five on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Mashburn grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Reeves. Yet to see a basket. Davis misses. New York leading by 15. Here's Robertson. No good on the 3. And here's Reeves outside. Buries it from 3. Reeves has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. To the left wing. No one near him. Here's Gay. Banked it in off the glass. Gay's got 5.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Adams. Pass to Harrington. The fadeaway. Davis with a rebound. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, A.D. put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Here's our test. Three-pointer, no good.
2 minutes.
Here's Mitchell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Artest. Here's Harrington. A nice shot by Artest. Artest got his second basket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for New York. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
I see him.
Pass to Mashburn. Lets the three fly. New York leading by 10. Here's Havlicek. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta. Havlicek's got 5 now.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside for Green. From deep three-point range. Davis with a rebound. Deflects the pass. James with a steal. Here's Havlicek. The shot's good on the assist by James. Havlicek's got 6 here in the quarter.
You know, like his dad, Ronnie James is calibrated to keep his teammates involved.
Gay outside. Got a piece of it.
New York foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
No good on that one.
Shooting for the away team. Rudy Gay. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. New York leading by 15. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Burke on the wing. Pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Driving inside. Here's Havlicek. Off target from outside. And so it's New York liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Petrie. Burke on the wing. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Burke's got his first basket.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Petrie. Green with the ball. Here's Havlicek. Clock at 6. Releases. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And there's James from the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
New York leading by 19. Here's Robertson to the inside. Green.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Gay. Here's Mashburn. Right side Reeves. From deep, Gay. The shot off that time. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The three. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek. Havlicek's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Austin Reeves.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Pass to Havlicek. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth. Count it. Good.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Down low. Here's Burke. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Gay right side. The fader. The shot's good.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Havlicek's shot is off. Inside. Pass to Gay. Mitchell with the ball. And the bucket is good. 44 seconds left in the fourth. James double teamed. Here's Burke. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Gay. Davis from long range. And it's New York with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Green. Here's Lawson. Right side, Wembanyama. Pass to Willis. Back to Wembanyama. Launches a three.
Ty Lawson. 3 points.
So New York wins it, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
What makes the game mode so great to you? What do you love about Play Now Online?
I just like to compete, stuff like that. I like that you can't use the same team. You know how you have to wait 5 games before using a team. And I like playing against like tough guys, honestly.
Is there any favorite teams or players you really like to play as in this mode?
I would say Team the Knicks. That's my favorite team to use. And I guess I would say Jalen Brunson.
All right, so you mentioned you're a Knicks fan. 10 seconds left in the game. Ball's in the Knicks' hands. Tie game. Who you going to in this situation?
Best player of the year, Jalen Brunson. Got to.
He got it up in time. Oh, it's good. Are you kidding me?
Congratulations, Jay, and thank you so much for jumping on for 2K25 NBA 2K TV Awards show.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. Thanks for the opportunity. For sure.
You know, I love games with high scoring outputs.
Yeah, we all know that. But do you know who had the highest scoring single game of the 2024-25 regular season? Who scored a league high of 61 points?
Was it De'Aaron Fox, Nikola Jokic, Stephen Curry, or Giannis Antetokounmpo?
We know that huge performances can lead to wins in King of the Court in Myteam.
You know, I agree, Alexis. And this next winner continuously outperformed everyone else in Myteam and now takes the 2K TV award for the King of the Court. Congratulations, E-Bands.
What's going on? It's E-Bands, and I'm excited to have received the Myteam Goat Award for this year. Firstly, I want to thank you guys, 2K TV, going from not being extremely known in the community at the beginning of the year to working my way up to being one of the best players in the world to now being recognized for it. Definitely feels good. Also, want to thank my friends. We've been playing each other all year, getting each other better. It's a big part of my success. Lastly, but not least, I want to thank my support system within the Myteam community.
Gotta keep some racks inside my reach. You know what I mean? Bro, tell us get out on my armpit. I'm turning up like I don't got